Shalom Israel, Shalom, Shalom. At this brother Obadiah, from New Wine Congregation. And I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. And as y'all see on the screen, I got two videos I'm gonna play. One of them is a minute long, going into basically, if anybody know, I think his name Chico Bean off of Wildin' Out, him and Jess Hilarious, which is a comedian. The first one going into them two, and the second one going into Jada Waiter. Anybody know Jada Waiter? I think that's Lil Baby Mama. And it's just going into some things that they said in these videos that's wicked. Basically, it's wicked. It's against the Most High God. And you see at the top, you got 304 culture. That's what I titled this these two videos, 304 culture. See, a lot of people really don't know about 304 culture. A lot of older people don't, but it's something going around called 304 culture. Basically, I know during the time of my generation, people used to have a calculator and they'll type 304 in the calculator, like 304 in the calculator, and they'll turn it upside down, and that makes the word hoe. It makes the word hoe. So people saying like, okay, they say 304, but if you hear somebody say she a 304 or a 304 culture, they're basically talking about hoe. No, but they saying it without saying it. It's like code talk. But it's 304. That's why you have a lot of men that's actually leaving the United States to try to go find women or find a woman. They leaving and going to other countries because this is a 304 culture done took over America. Because you got people like Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, people like Jess Hilarious and Jada Waiter in these videos. These are how a lot of women think, because a lot of women look up to these women. So a lot of women are thinking like these women that they see on music videos, that they see on TV, that they go to concerts and look at and listen to. A lot of women are thinking like this, man, and a lot of our women are destroyed. This is why we go out and teach the laws of God, so our women can be renewed, come back and realize, hey, I got to repent for the stuff I was doing. I was out of order. I was out of pocket. Right, so I'm going to play this first video. Now, the first video, I actually just was going to do a video on this first one. But then I remember what Jada Waiter said a while back, and I was like, I might as well speak on both of these videos. I might as well bring scriptures out on both of these videos, because both of them are wicked, man. And a lot of our women look up to these two women, mostly Jada Waiter. A lot of women I know, they follow Jada Waiter. Because she was with Lil Baby, so a lot of women know her from Lil Baby. So I'm just gonna play these two videos, man. Just get some scriptures on them, and Lord willing, just be edifying to the people, edifying to the sheep.
Bluffing.
Anyway, how's your love life?
How's yours?
I'm good. I'm pregnant and I'm happy now. So what's up?
So first, I ain't gonna keep. Well, I might keep stopping. It's only a minute, but it's some stuff I want to touch on this video. Now you see Jess Hilarious. She upset. She's still upset from this situation that she finna speak on. She's still upset. She still, even though she pregnant and she got a husband, I think she got a husband, or she got a so-called boyfriend, whatever. She's still upset from what this man Chico did, what he did. And it's just to show you how these women be, man. Now, he didn't do nothing wrong. I'm finna play the video, and when I play the video, you're gonna see it. You're gonna wonder, like, why. You could tell she's still upset about this man not wanting to be with her. She still feels some type of way about it. But Chico Bean, he did the right thing, man. He did the right thing. This is what you call a man, right? He stood on 10 toes. He stood 10 toes, and he wasn't with that adultery, man.
Man, I don't understand why you coming at me like that. Like, what is it that you're basing? No.
He was scared.
What was I scared of?
I don't know.
And a lot of women say that too. When you don't want to get with them, when you don't want to do nothing with them, they like to call you scared. Like, you know what I'm saying? She might have a husband and you don't want to do nothing with her. You acting cool. She hit you. You acting scared. You scary. Or she'll tell her friends, that nigga was scared. He didn't want to do nothing with me. But the whole time, that's being smart, because you got a whole husband. And I'm going to show you in the scripture what the Most High God said about that.
What was I scared of?
Right,
Tell me
I
what
don't
I
know.
was scared of.
Look,
I don't.
well, it wasn't even that he was scared. He just wasn't with it. Look, when I first got the Wildin' Out, I was like, oh my gosh, I like this nigga. He quiet and shit. Like, he ain't all over the place. Like, you know, he ain't wildin'.
Pick it up, pick it and kill it. Whatever that shit is.
That wasn't even out when I first got there. That was a later game.
That was a later game.
Yeah,
for sure.
so I tried to throw some game on him. But he was like, oh, don't you have a boyfriend? I'm like, who the fuck be worried about that?
Cancel that bitch.
So she, first and foremost, she out of order anyway for trying to speak to another man, and she got a boyfriend or a husband. So, bro, all bro hit her with was, don't you got a boyfriend? She asked, she talking about who asked that? You see how backward this world is? She literally just said, who asked that? That's a good question. Shout out to that brother, man, Chico Bean. That's a good question. That's a great question. That's a question that every brother should ask women before they try to communicate with them or talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Ask, hey, you got a husband or you got a so-called boyfriend? That's a good question. Now she didn't want to hear that. She felt some type of way because he asked her, don't you got a boyfriend? She felt some type of way about that. Like, who asked that? Why is he asking me that? Dang, why he asking me that? That don't matter. That's madness, man. That's madness.
You know what I mean?
Me?
Like, who? Yeah, right.
What?
I come
But-
from out the ghetto. Niggas will kill
right.
you by the just hilarious in my hood. You know what I
I get
mean?
it, but
I don't play the
my
game.
boyfriend, he wasn't that type of nigga. So that's the
What
thing.
type of
That's my
nigga was
boyfriend.
he?
That's why, yeah, I did. That's
Bluffing.
anyway. How's your love?
First and foremost, let me get this precept. Because she was like, my boyfriend wasn't that type of guy. Understand what this scripture say right here. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 6 and verse. I'm going to start at 26. For by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread. An adulteress will hunt for the precious life. Can a man take fire in his bosom and his clothes not be burnt? Can one go upon hot coals and his feet not be burnt? So he that goes into his neighbor's wife, whosoever touches her shall not be innocent. Men do not despise a thief if he still to sanctify his soul when he is hungry. Let me jump down to get 32. But whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul. A wound and dishonor shall he get, and his reproach shall not be wiped away. For jealousy is the rage of a man. Therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance. He will not regard any ransom, neither will he rest content, though thou giveth many gifts. So the reason why I brought this out is because Chico, he dodged the bullet. Because it's like, if he would have laid with Just Hilarious, like he already said in the video, he from the hood, he from the street, so he know that people get put to death for that. Like, you see that all the time. Brothers get put to death for situations like this. And I brought this scripture out to basically show when she said her boyfriend ain't that type of guy. When she said that, she basically saying he ain't a killer type. Like, he ain't no thug, right? He ain't the type to go around and just fight. But she don't understand what verse 34 and 35 said. For jealousy is the rage of a man. Therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance. He will not regard any ransom, neither will he rest content, though thou giveth many gifts. So, hold up, let me see if my alarm turned off. Spirit. See, it wasn't. But even if he wasn't that type of guy, like he chill, like he ain't really getting a lot of fights, he ain't never messed with nobody, he would just chill and relax. If he find out that a man done laid with his woman and laying with his woman, it just said, for jealousy is the rage of man. Therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance. He not finna spare. He might be the chillest guy ever. He not finna spare. It don't matter how much money you try to give him. It don't matter what you say to him. I'm sorry. It's not what you think. He's not hearing that. He's after blood. Rather, he trying to fight or he trying to kill you. And she not, see, women don't think like that. She wasn't thinking like that. She thinking, well, okay, I'm finna talk to Chico. He's seen, I know my husband, my boyfriend, he ain't really like that. He ain't gonna do nothing. Right? He ain't gonna do nothing. He just chill and relax. He ain't gonna find out. But she don't understand that if he would have did that and her boyfriend would have found out, 9 times out of 10, it wouldn't have been sweet for him or her. And she would have been trying to cry and play victim. I'm sorry. It's not what you think. I was wrong. She would have started trying to cry, and she probably would have blamed it on Chico. Well, he came up to me. But see, that's what I'm saying. A lot of women think this okay. That happens all the time. Women be having husbands and so-called boyfriends. There's no such thing as boyfriend and girlfriend in the Bible. It's husband and wife. You know, but they be having spouses, and they trying to talk to another dude. The dude don't want to go for it. Now they upset. Like, how you upset with him? Like she still, you could tell in the beginning of the video, she still was upset because he denied her. That's how a lot of brothers. That's how we gotta start moving, bro. Cause we gotta remember that we the prizes. Like, we the kings. We shouldn't be chasing these women and doing whatever these women trying to do. No, we gotta question that. We the kings. We gotta hold up. You got a head, right? You got a husband. You know what I'm saying? It's good to ask that, because if he would have just been down with her, and she was trying to get with him, and he didn't know if she had a spouse and now he laid with her, she could have easily said, no, she could have easily said, no, what I was finna say. He could have easily said, well, she didn't tell me that she was, I was finna say something, it just slipped my mind. What I was finna say, man. If he would have never asked, if he would have never asked, did she have a husband or a boyfriend, he would have just went with it. She could easily say, well, dang, I'm Salaki. I don't know why I was trying to go with that. But Lord willing, it come back. But basically, it's good to ask, right? It's good to ask. It's definitely important to ask, man, because a lot of these women just ain't gonna come out and tell you that that I got a husband. A lot of times they're not gonna tell you that, man, because a lot of these women, not all of them, but a lot of these women are very, very wicked. They very, very wicked, man. They'll do something with you and then play victim. You know what I'm saying? They'll do something with you and play victim. So all praise to the Most High that the brother asked. But yeah, that's just a scripture to show you that, that a man not finna play with that. Like, you messing with his woman, and he find out. A lot of times a man not finna play. He at the blood. He at the blood. He gonna do whatever it takes. He trying to get that vengeance because he gonna be upset. He gonna be hot. Ain't nothing gonna be able to cool him down. But yeah, man, I'm gonna play that video again.
I don't understand. Bluffing.
Anyway, how's your love life?
How's yours?
I'm good. I'm pregnant and I'm happy now. So what's up?
I mean, I don't understand why you coming at me like that. Like, what is it that you're basing? No.
He was scared.
He was scared. What was I scared of?
I don't know.
What was I scared of? Tell me what I was scared of.
Look, it wasn't even that he was scared. He just wasn't with it. Like, when I first got the Wildin' Out, I was like, oh my gosh, I like this nigga. He quiet and shit. Like, he ain't all over the place. Like, he ain't wildin'.
Pick it up, pick it and kill it. Whatever that shit is.
That wasn't even out when I first got there. That was a later game.
That was a later game.
Yeah,
for sure.
so I tried to throw some game on him. But he was like, oh, don't you have a boyfriend? I'm like, who the fuck be worried about that?
Cancel that bitch.
You know what I mean?
Me?
Like, who? Yeah, right.
What? I come from out the ghetto. Niggas will kill you by the Jesse.
And Buddy so quiet up there at the top. Shoot, I ain't even realized he was up there in the video. Buddy up there, so I ain't know what was going on. I ain't paying no attention up there.
It's in my hood, you know what I mean?
It, but
I don't play the
my
game.
boyfriend, he wasn't that type of nigga. So that's the
What
thing.
type of nigga was he?
That's why, I did. That's
Bluffing.
anyway. How's your love life?
Right, so hold on, let me see. So yeah, man, that's the first video I just wanted to play, man, just to show, and that's rich. Matter of fact, let me get this precept, cause that's adultery, man. That's adultery. Let me get that verse. And if he did that, he could have got put to death for that. And she could have got put to death for that too. That just show you a lot of times women like to talk about men, but then a lot of times these women be worse than men when it comes to that, man. When it comes to, loyalty and respect. A lot of times these women don't be caring, man. Her damn, the dude that she was with, Just Hilarious, he probably ain't even know nothing about her trying to get with that dude Chico. Like, he ain't had no clue. She ain't had no business even trying to, talk to that man. She talking about she was trying to spit game to him. And she got a whole dude at the house. This is Leviticus 20:10. And the man that committed adultery with another man's wife, even he that committed adultery with his neighbor's wife, and the adulterer and adulteress shall surely be put to death. So if he would have laid with that woman and would have, laid with Just Hilarious, he could have got put to death. The Lord could have killed him. And Just Hilarious got to repent, because the Lord can kill her for that. Because the Lord see everything, man. She was out of order. She out of order for trying to talk to another man when she already got a man. And that's women. And then women want to cry after that happened when they dang boyfriend or husband gets shot around. The dude would shoot him. They want to. Her boyfriend shoot the other dude and threaten her. He got a gun to her head. Now she want to cry. Now she want to play victim. A lot of times women get caught cheating or committing adultery. A lot of times, a lot of women play victim. They want to start crying. Why you doing this? Or they want to, man, what's that precept? Man, what's that precept? They wipe their mouth. Y'all write that down. I think it's in Sirach. Oh, that's in Proverbs? It's like Proverbs. I thought it was in Sirach. Proverbs 30:20. Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and said, I have done no wickedness. So that's 9 times out of 10. That's how Just Hilarious would have been. She would have did something with Chico. Because if he was down, she would have definitely did something with him. That's what she was basically saying in the video. If he was down, she would have did something with him. Then she would have wiped her mouth. Basically, she would have basically act like she was clean, like she didn't do nothing wrong. And then if her husband would have found out, she would have acted innocent. I ain't do nothing wrong. I ain't do nothing. She would have basically played nonchalant. She would have been nonchalant. That's what it's talking about. A woman that commits adultery, she basically she do it and she act like it's okay. She go back to her regular day. She commit adultery with another man, then she go back to her husband and act like nothing ain't happened. He find out, then she play victim. I ain't do that. I ain't do nothing wrong. I mean, you wasn't doing nothing for me. You wasn't doing it right. So I went to somebody else. She'll try to reverse it on him. She'll try to reverse it on him to make him feel like he did something wrong. She play mind games with him. I'm telling you, these wicked women, it's a lot of wicked women out here, man. It's a lot of wicked women out here. And but yeah, I just want to grab that precept for that. I just want to bring that was a mighty job by the brother Chico, man. To turn that down. He was real. He know what it is. He seen people die. Like he say, he from the streets. He done seen brothers die over their adultery. You know how many brothers and sisters in the grave right now just by committing adultery? It's a lot of people dead right now from adultery, more than you know. And he knew that. He like, how many people, how many people would kill you over Just Hilarious? Like, bro would have tried to kill him. Like, bro, he would have literally tried to kill Chico, man, over Just Hilarious. Think about it. She ain't no little name. No, she actually got some clout in the industry. You know what I'm saying? So he would have got hot. He would want to fight, bro. Because he would have felt some type of way. Would have been jealousy, like, dang, he got all this money. Because he probably got a lot of money. Or Chico, he on Wild 'N Out, and I think he played on a couple movies. So he got some money. So bro would have felt some type of way about that too, because he got money. He probably got more money than him. So he would have felt some type of way about that. And also he slept with his woman. So that would have been that jealousy and that hatred. And he would have probably fought the fight, bro, or did something to him. So brother was smart enough to ask her. And a lot of women lie when you ask them. You got a husband? You got a head? Nah. Next thing you know, you lay with her. You find out she got a head. She just lied. And she played victim to the dude. Right? So the next video I wanted to get, 22 seconds. Now this is utter. This is insane from this woman, Jada Waiter. Like, I never thought I'd hear a woman say this, and it makes zero sense at all what she said. And it's just making our women, it's turning our women into whores. I gotta keep it real. This is turning our women into whores. This mindset that she got, and she teaching the younger women this, and they gonna grow up thinking the same thing. Cause Jada Waiter said it. She probably don't even think this for real, but she just saying this cause she a puppet, and she destroying our women.
2-year celibacy for my 2-year celibacy for 3 minutes. It don't count. It don't count, girl. 3 minutes. Anything under 3 minutes don't count. And if you use a condom, it really don't count. You good. You can still say you celibate.
Oh.
Now you see, understand. Let me get a verse on this. That makes zero sense. Now people that's in the right mind, they know that makes no sense at all. Let me get this verse, man. This already at 26, and I'm gonna start. I get 22. And harlot shall be accounted as spittle, but a married woman is a tower against death to her husband. So it's saying a harlot should be counted as spittle. Now, that when she understand what she just says. Just say if you have a woman, right? Just say you have a female that's a virgin that ain't never slept with no man. Now she started sleeping with 7, 8 men. Now they only lasted 3 minutes. So what Jada Waiter basically saying is that woman is technically a virgin because they don't count. Well, you slept with 10 men. They see how crazy that sounds. You see that logic. You done slept with 10 men and they only lasted 3 minutes, so it don't count. So you technically a virgin. So it don't count. You still it don't matter. You see how crazy that sound? What she said, if he wear a condom, it don't count. Where is that at in the Bible? That's a 304 mindset. Oh, so I can sleep with 30 men. I can have 40 bodies, but since they all wore condoms, it don't count. It's like I never slept with them. What kind of you think the men gonna think like that? Do you think the men gonna think like that, or they gonna I'm talking about the men in the world? You think men in the world gonna be like, well, dang, I only lasted 3 minutes. Dang, it don't count. Dang, I ain't get that body. Or you think they're gonna be like, man, shit, I don't care what. I want to be I don't want to be too explicit. Well, at least I did something with her. Cause that's crazy, man. And people she don't understand that sex it's a spiritual thing too. It's not just fleshly. See, they thinking fleshly. It's a spiritual thing. Like that's why people be having so-called soul ties and damn the woman sleeping with all these men. She started taking traits of all these men she done laid with, like cause it's spiritual. Sex is a spiritual thing. So if you sleeping with 20 or 30 men and you talking about it don't count, that's madness. Like that's a delusional mindset. Like that's literally delusional. So when you get verse 26, 25. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. So a shameless, now that's shameless. For you to come out on the internet in front of thousands of people and say that you were celibate and the dude that you got with only lasted 3 minutes, and for you to say it don't count, and for you to say if a man wear a condom it don't count, you shameless. And the Bible said you're going to be counted as a dog. So a shameless woman with that type of mindset and actions is counted as a dog. And we know what a dog is. A dog is if we being honest, a dog is a bitch. That's what that word is. It's a dog. So you know how many women actually delusional like her and believe that? They heard her say that, like, dang. You know how many women I heard her say that and they got happy because they're like, dang, so that mean the dude that I slept with ain't actually I didn't actually sleep with, because they was 3 minutes. They lasted 3 minutes. So I didn't really lay with them. So it didn't really count. So you have a lot of women that actually heard that video and got excited because they truly believe in what she said. They truly believe that the men that they laid with didn't count. Like, what the hell you mean it don't count? It don't count. So are you saying that it didn't happen? Like, if you saying that you laid with a man and he lasted 3 minutes, it don't count. Is she saying like she didn't lay with him, like it was a dream? Like she was daydreaming and then it actually happened, and she like that? You see how crazy that sound? But these are the women that's supposed to be examples. They got all the followers. That's getting all the comments on Instagram. That's getting all the views on YouTube. These are the women that's been an example to our younger princesses. To be hoes. That's basically teaching our women to be whores by saying that statement that she made. That's basically teaching our women it's okay to be whores. It's okay to let men lay with you, because if they got a condom on, lay with them as much as you want to. It don't count. It didn't matter. It don't, like. So when you get I want to get I'm gonna get First Ezra's. It's second Ezra's 4. First Ezra's 4 and 26 to 27 at the top. Yet many there be that have run out of their wits for women, and become servants for their sakes. Many also have perished, have erred and sinned for women. And now do ye not believe me? Is not the king great in his power? Do not all regions fear to touch him? So that's going into like how you have men actually go out their wits for women. And they go out their wits for these 304 women, man. A lot of brothers in the world, they go out their wits and go out their way for these 304 women. They go out of their way for Jada Waiters. Like, they go out of their way for women like that think like that. But we can't move like that because we kings. A lot of brothers, we don't understand who he is, because the so-called white man, he destroyed us as a people. He destroyed us. He making us effeminate by putting these effeminate rappers on TV and in the media. So now our brothers looking at these effeminate men with these purses on, with these tight pants on, with these dresses on. He got these men making music, Keith Sweating them, crying to the women and, begging the women to come back with them, or they'll do anything, or put that woman first. They put these men like that. They got these men making R&B music like that, catering to the women. So now our men be simping for these women, cause that's what they hear and what they see. But we gotta understand that we the kings, right? We the prizes. You know what I'm saying? We the prize. It's supposed to be the other way around. These women should be trying to get us, not the other way around. But that's how society is backwards. Now the man is chasing the woman. He going out his wits for the woman. He buying her everything. He trying to please her and win her over. But it should be the other way around, right? But Lord, when this video was edifying, man, I just to show you how bad I might do a part. It's so many videos going into women with 304 culture, especially when these men be like at West Palm Beach, or they be like in these or they be at the beach, or they be like doing in big cities doing like YouTube videos, and they'll ask the woman, they'll question the woman about something, and that just shows the 304 mindset that they got. A lot of times they be drunk, and the dude asks them a question, and they'll answer the question. I think one video was when I seen the dude asking the woman, what's the freakiest thing you ever did? And if you heard a lot of those women answers, you will see what I'm talking about. And I might do a video on that if it ain't too explicit. But these women, a lot of these women out here are crazy, right? They out here, they bugged out. But this is why we must come back to the Most High God and keep His commandments, right? Because we all used to be like that. We all didn't know who about this Bible. We didn't know about the commandments. We didn't know who was Israelites. But we gotta let go of that old man, bro. We gotta let go of that 304 culture, sisters, brothers. We gotta let go of that thug mentality, that hood nigga mentality, because the Most High not dealing with that, man. You know. So with that, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, and I say Shalom. Matter of fact, before I end this, I want to show y'all, when it comes up, I want to see what came up. This how you know this is a real thing. I didn't make this up. 304 culture. This is a real thing. You can look this up on your own. See that? That's what I was saying earlier in the video. When 304 is typed into a handheld calculator, then turn it upside down. The symbols resemble the word "hoe." So that's actually a real thing. And you see what women came up when you type in 304 culture. You see the women. You see the race of women that came up when you typed it in. When you truly type in, when you watch the videos going into 304 culture, you will see it's majority of our women. When women talking about 304 culture, it's videos of our women. Like I literally seen a video of brothers was going into 304 culture, and it was just mainly our women out there acting fools. You know, so I just want to show y'all that. All right, but that I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Shema Shah. I might do a part 2 on this. Shalom.